Hey guys, welcome to our second backtesting session of our new Day Trading Academy. If you are new here, it might be helpful to have a look at our first backtesting session where we explain what lies behind the strategy we are backtesting and also how the backtesting actually works. You can find the link in the description below and also in the comments. Our mentor, Dr. Thorsten, is guiding our students through the markets again, and the results are getting better with each new session. Grab your cup of coffee and lay back, because we're starting right now.
We are on the 30th one of October. Let's check Forex Factory. We don't care about the non-important events and all the currency except the US dollar. Okay, we have some news at 1:30. So we want to be out of a trade at 1:30. Because of the daylight savings, we have to check the daily bias here. Let me put on some candles. And also some daily candles here. Okay. These are the daily candles. Let's see how the daily candles are looking on the ES. This little bar is the first hour of the Asian session.
Yeah.
Okay, same here. So what is your daily bias?
The sweep hours of the blue candle on the Nasdaq.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Because we see these candles here building this candle here. So at least a sweep of this afterward.
That has already happened, right?
Yes, that's already happened. So what else do you expect for the day?
What day is it again?
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's not so clear, but I would be rather bullish now after the sweep of the lows.
Yeah, could be something like a turnaround Tuesday then, if we sweep the low.
Turnaround Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah. I think it's a clear bearish bias. I mean, we have like the previous candle swept the highs of the previous day, and we closed rather low. I think the trend will continue. I think we will obviously we swept these lows, but I think there's room to the downside. So I mean, the previous day candle has a really strong bearish bias, I think. So I would rather look for shorts today than for longs. I mean, this is like a really, really big candle. We swept the highs of the previous days. Here
on the app is so different.
Yes, but same here. I mean, we swept the highs as well. We swept the highs and then we closed almost at the bottom of the candle. So I think it's a clear bearish bias for today. Okay, should we zoom in? Well, let me get rid of some of these candles, or first let me draw some levels. We still got this level. Maybe this level could be interesting. On the Nasdaq, we already got this one and this one. I think that should be fine. I will get rid of some candles here and then we can start. Okay, let's see what the Asian session is doing.
Barton, if you're not taking trades on the 1 minute, why even bother see the 1 minute? Why not just have the 5 minute chart up?
I do take trades on the 1 minute, and I like to see what is happening in between.
Higher resolution.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we already got some moves to the downside. Okay. So Asian session continued the down move from the day before. New York close was around here. Like, let's do this somewhere where the blue line is. Could be interesting for if there's a gap or not for the regular trading hours. Okay, let's start the session. Can you see everything clearly?
Yep.
Okay. If we sweep on the 1 minute chart. The evening star in ES, which is ready. Was a little bit fast in the replay.
Not a relevant level.
No, there is
Could be a
Trend day.
Yeah. I mean, one could wait for more clearer signal, but would be a nice signal.
But there's support, right?
Yes, the support is near. But we had a sweep on the 1 minute chart and then continued lower. A sweep to the downside. Oh, we're going to the upside now. Could be interesting to see what is happening here. If there's like a sweep or here. Could be interesting.
Okay.
Let's wait. Got a little sweep here. Another push.
This is a sweep. Oh, it looks not too bad.
Wants to do something.
I would. We have still this level right below us.
On the Nasdaq, the next level is quite far away. And on ES, the next level is also quite far away, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait for the break below.
Torsten, what are the blue lines? The blue horizontal lines?
Some, I don't know, some, I think this was the line of this
Oh, okay.
swing low here.
Okay. And the white lines are just like the previous day high, previous day low.
No, sometimes I mix the colors,
Oh,
so they're all the same.
okay.
Should stick to one color. There's no meaning in the different line colors here.
Okay.
I will do a short. I like it. I mean, we have the sweep here. Everything in the European session is swept. We have the reversal bar. We have let's see, the risk reward ratio is not that good. Maybe I try to get a little bit higher in to get at least 2.5. But I think it's a good signal.
Thinking about trying this on ES.
Why the ES? The ES was on tick.
It's not taken out.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why would you do it on the ES? What would be your idea behind that?
It looked a bit like the weakest symbol, but not really clear, honestly.
Okay.
No, I will take the same trade as you on NQ.
Okay.
Are you saying, Torsten, that there's not as much of a sweep on the ES as there was on the NASDAQ?
Yes.
But
Uh,
it
the
is higher.
Uh,
It is a sweep, right?
no, not.
No?
Yes, you're right.
It is a sweep.
Okay.
Yes. It is a sweep.
But I guess it's not as significant as the NASDAQ.
Yes, you can see it on the 1 minute time frame better. This was the old high. We had a little sweep here.
And the support line being so close, not concerning you?
No, not really. I mean, I'm targeting only the lows of the day at this point. So it's basically if we
Okay.
get another push down.
Yeah.
So if one would draw the thing here, would be something like this.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I will do it here, the trade. It's more clearer. And one could do the same here, I think.
You're putting your limit order below the low of the previous candle.
Yes. Because otherwise the risk reward ratio is not good. Here we have 2.5, here we have 2.8. And if we would enter market, we would have only 1.1. We don't take trades that only have 1.1 risk reward ratio. That's why I want to increase my risk reward issue. If the price will not come back, then that's okay. Then we take the next trade. So I'm doing the trade here in the NASDAQ. Shall I continue?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Oh no. Not filled.
Oh, really? No. That's too bad. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I will leave it open for a couple of more minutes.
We
Gefällt.
both?
It's on.
Where did you grab a small one?
Yes, but I probably wouldn't have filled in the real market because I was at the end of the order queue. Also, I could have been filled. I'm not sure. I will leave it open for Couple of more minutes. Didn't got a sweep to the low on the ES.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Yeah, now I'm filled. I'm not sure I want to be filled now. Not a bad signal on the... I mean, the candle is not finished, but... Could be a nice long signal. I mean, we have like some kind of a bottom here. We didn't manage to break below. Nasdaq stayed well above the lows. Now targeting the upside. It's a range day again.
Mm-hmm. But consolidating below this support is also a bearish sign, right?
Yes, but here it's consolidating. You mean this one here?
Yeah. On yes.
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 Not normally it's it means that the market is weak. Yeah. This looks kind of bearish here, like a pullback to this level here. Couple of long wicks now breaking to the downside. Looks like it wants to finally go to the low of the days.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. We're back to the upside. Could have gone a little bit further. Oh. So it's a range day for now. Without sweeps to the up or downside.
Can you check on the size of the range for the session compared to the Asia session? I think it's even
I mean,
smaller.
Asian was like this.
Yeah, it's even smaller. Okay.
Yeah. It's not even 10 points on the ES, only 8 points.
Wow, that's nothing.
No, that's not even 0.2%.
Yeah, are we going out again? Or not?
Doesn't look so good for my short now. And I'm out. Am I?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Yes, I am.
Not you.
No.
No. Candle was up printed. Oh,
Okay.
I'm out. That's too bad. I was quite a bit of... It was 0.4 in profit, but 2.4, but doesn't matter. Losing trade. I'm starting the session again with a losing trade, like the last session.
Me too.
You took the same trade?
Yeah. I want to be honest.
I didn't got that. Flo, do you manage the...
Yeah, I already did that, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now we have a sweep in ES. Or maybe a breakout.
We'll get a pullback or something.
This is a nice breakout here. Breaking out above the opening range. In ES, the pullback. And a continuation bar to the upside.
Yeah, I would take a long position on ES.
We only have 1 hour left until the news. Just saying.
1 hour left until the news. Okay. Yeah, then let's just do 2R.
2R? Okay.
I think I'd also go for this trade.
The same?
2R, I would go a bit higher. I think I would aim for the I think it's a rapid movement now, so yeah, but long. Yeah.
Blue line would probably make
blue
that,
line.
right?
I want to go for a blue line. Yes.
4R.
Yeah, I take this one.
Okay. I take a similar one, but with a different target. Let's see. I try to 2.5. Okay. In the middle of you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Normally I would have targeted this area here, but because of the news and I will do just a smaller trade here. Okay. Everybody's in.
Oh.
Yes.
I think is that coming through the trade?
I would go short on NQ. Yeah, exactly.
I will also do this trade and I will close my long.
Okay, Flo's closing his long. So should be there on. Then you get like, what's that? Like probably minus 0.3.
Okay.
I will do the same trade as well. I'll leave ES open.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Stop, please. I like this pullback. Is the next is the green candle on Nasdaq already confirmed?
This one, yes.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, I will try long there.
Yeah. Now we are only 30 minutes away from the news.
30 minutes, yeah. Not too high the target. Yeah, under this low, and then let's target the blue line. And I will just look where we are when it gets critical.
Okay.
Then I'll start out already.
Very conflicting trades.
Cannot.
You guys are out on the short.
Yes, we are out on the short. Okay, that's for Richard, Flo, and me, I think.
No.
No, us two.
Okay.
Or Richard also?
No.
No, Flo. I meant Flo. Right?
Yeah, and who did this trade?
Timo, Flo, and me.
You also did this trade, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Timo
Yeah.
might have. No. Probably would have not been filled.
Oh, what's this? That's not.
Is this a fail or not?
Okay,
Nope.
it's not.
Not
Oh,
relevant.
the count looks nice.
Now it's a fill for Timo.
Okay. How much?
2.
Two.
2 R.
Okay.
Okay, what's currently... Nice. 2.5 for me. Finally.
Yes.
Like 15 minutes, 3 candles left.
Okay, yeah, then
Yes, a couple of minutes left for the...
Yeah, 3 candles.
let's leave me break after the 2 candles.
You will... okay.
What was it for news? What was the event?
CPI, I think.
In the Zoom
Unemployment claims
Okay.
Sorry, PCE.
and PCE.
Yeah. Yeah. I will not risk it. I will. It's already closed the bar right before the news.
The news, now it's 10 minutes left till the news.
I can leave it open for one further bar.
Okay.
And I will get stopped out with a massive red candle. No. Oh, that's a nice one, last bar.
Yes. So 4 minutes left to
Yeah,
close the trade
I will close it. I will close it
right now.
right now. Yeah.
2 R. Okay.
And how long do the news last?
This one. That's it, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
When the volatility slows down, then,
Okay.
I mean, PCE and unemployment claims are not that big of a factor, but it's better to be on the sideline. So we have an evening star on the ES.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
No, not really.
News bar.
No, in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
And why is that an evening star? Is like with that huge wick? Shouldn't be like 70% of the candle be body?
There's some extra rules in it.
Okay.
In the
Secret sauce.
yes, it's often there's some secret sauce in it too, where the probability is higher that the price will follow to the downside after this one.
It all seems news driven, right? Because it's more volatile.
Yes. And in a couple of minutes, New York will start. I think might be okay to give you a broader context. We had the down day yesterday. Asia continued. Europe is like a pullback. So I wouldn't wonder if we just continue downwards in New
All
York.
three.
Could be. I don't know. Or maybe we just went down to this level and then we continue now to the upside. That we like swept the lows here and there. And now it's free to the upside. But I think New York will be interesting. Feels more like it wants to break to the downside. So these are not sweeps. These are it's sticking low the price or. So if there's a clear signal, one could enter. I think the news are the volatility died down after the news event. So several sweeps, but we never really went to the upside. Little sweep here as well.
Oh,
Okay. Directly before the open of New York, somebody wants to do something?
No.
I will try short. I think we broke below this range here. We closed below with a breakout bar on both instruments. ES is almost there's not much room left to the downside, like only 6 points. This is 0.1% on ES. I think we will see the lows again of the day. Pretty confident about it. Short position. Let's see. The risk reward ratio is 2.4. I mean, New York is. I will only take half here and the other half here. I think my thesis is that we will continue lower, that Europe was just a pullback, and that we will continue the downtrend.
okay.
Was best. But I mean, the range was not really big. I mean, this looks like a really, really big candle, but it's more or less because the range was really tight. So I get half 1.2 and I let it run to here. on a 1 minute time frame could be just a pullback to the range low of Europe, of the European session, and we had a reversal candle here.
Mm-hmm.
Now an evening star, so the trend could continue.
Yeah, I will try a short as well at this point.
Where?
Right now, NQ looks like the weaker symbol. Maybe it will go. Yeah, I will try it there.
Stop here or stop here?
Yeah, a bit higher. Yeah, this one is better. Should be enough. Yeah, this line you targeted is very low. It's looks a bit greedy, honestly.
Let me try it here. So your stop loss.
One was there, yeah.
And the target would be here, 4.9. I mean, there's nothing in between.
Yeah, that I will give it a try.
Yes, I mean,
That looks like it could really happen.
yeah, we're here at this level right now. We had a little bounce, but I don't think that we will stop in between. If we would go down, I think the next target would be this one. There's no clear target in between.
And is this low still intact, right below us?
Yes. What? At this type. It wasn't broken before. Or what do you mean with intact?
Yeah. I mean, it's still a support.
Okay. This is your trade, right? Okay.
Thorsten, how did you know to market order into the trade as opposed to limit order and putting it
New York. It's New York Open. New York Open is so volatile. If the trend starts, it just will run and continue.
Okay.
There's no point in trying to get a better entry at this level or at this time. It only makes sense if one would play like a range play and the risk reward ratio is not really that great. Then I might have been inclined to take a limit order. Yeah. Trend continuation on the 1 minute chart, maybe.
Oh yeah. Nice pullback.
How far is on our target? It's not that far anymore. Would be nice to see another push down. Yes, go. Oh, it's on tick. Oh no, it's over.
Over.
Okay.
Nice.
4.9 for Richard.
Richard, okay.
And I get another only half, 4.4. That's a good trade. Let's see where the target for ES is still far away. That's almost 1%.
I have here some ES trade open for Richard. I don't know, from the last session. What about that?
Oh, I forgot about this one.
Oh no, you closed it. You closed it. You closed it.
200%.
Was it long or short?
I have no idea. I think I wasn't even there in the last session.
Oh, it was a long, but Richard, you had closed it.
Yes,
As you did.
should be really.
Yeah.
I watched the session again. You had actually closed.
Okay.
Yeah, you just didn't delete this.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay.
How would be an NQ
Sorry?
short? The risk reward for short now?
Where
No, an S&P. I mean, yes.
where do you want it to do it?
In the 5 minutes and
Where
stop. Stop like where it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wouldn't make much.
3.4.
Wouldn't you want to retest before taking the trade?
Yeah, I would put the limit order maybe.
Let me check where this level comes from. Okay, these levels. So you're waiting for a retest.
Yeah, just put a limit order like halfway between stop loss and the current.
Here? Something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what the instruments are doing now that Nasdaq reached this low. There will be a reaction or not.
We also have an opening range breakdown.
Yes. A strong reaction in the 1 minute chart.
Okay.
Can I close?
Yes. Candle is closed.
I want to go long
Okay.
on Nasdaq.
Target?
For the yeah.
Probably here.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do the trade.
Okay.
And I wanna delete my limit order and wait for a confirmation of the
Okay.
pullback.
And your thesis is that we reached this level and now we swept it and we'll go up. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes, I will change one thing. I will take half of the position at the range high.
Yeah. I
And another
probably do
half
this too.
at the daily.
this here, this your first target?
No,
Opening range high.
it's the opening range high.
New York.
The DRs.
Yes, this one.
Yeah, that's the first, and the other one is the second.
Okay.
Isn't that the IDR?
Yes, it is.
It's the IDR. Yeah, right. I couldn't see the gray line above. Okay. Just a pullback, probably.
And a sweep, probably.
It could be a bottom. Could be.
It doesn't look like a reaction to what I was looking for.
Not really. The only hope is that the hourly candle, that it stays like this for 25 more minutes, and then the hourly candle is like a doji and
I don't
closing
think so.
above this. This would be the only hope
Looks more like a retest on ES.
Yes, you're out.
No. Oh, not yet.
No think.
Yeah.
No,
No, not
it's
yet.
not.
You would have stepped out.
Really?
Yes.
Because for me the wick is not.
I mean,
Oh yeah, no, it is. Okay, now I see the wick. Okay.
okay.
And now, yeah.
Timo, you shouldn't have
Yeah.
deleted your order.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I will still. Okay.
Now we get an interesting signal on the 15-minute chart, but it's not fully formed.
Yeah, stop.
Yes.
No, I will enter and stop loss above the
Okay. Long, short,
short.
short. ES, Nasdaq?
Short ES, stop loss above the green wick or opening range, better opening range a bit higher. Few ticks. Like in between the IDR LER.
The stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you just can put it above this swing high here. These levels are not that important. So.
Okay.
But that's only me. I put the stop here where you say it should be. You enter market, right?
Yep.
Target.
Before you continue,
Yeah.
Line.
Okay, Flo.
I want to enter another long on Nasdaq. Target the session high.
Session high.
This one. No, it's the IDR. The IDR, please.
The IDR. Okay. So session high would be here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So who's gonna be right?
He's gonna win.
Yeah. I like the long because of the pin bar here on both instruments.
Yeah. But could be wrong.
Could be. We will find out. Maybe both get stopped out. Just tagging the liquidity here, stopping team out, and then going for the liquidity here.
Also looks like it took the wrong instrument.
Timo is out.
Really?
You see?
Yep. On tick.
Oh, okay.
My initial trade would still be.
If you would have put it there.
No, the initial was with the stop loss
here. Somewhere
not
here.
there.
Yeah. Now it's can target flow stop.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Something happened. Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Oh, just nothing moved.
Then nothing happened anyway.
Just saved some time.
Okay. It's good. Okay. We got a sweep here, another sweep here. Not on Nasdaq.
Not clear enough.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Maybe now? This candle is closed.
Yes, candle is closed.
Yeah, I just said I wanted to enter a short on ES.
Short on ES. Let's do it.
Little bar with the stop loss above the highs correctly. And what? There's nothing below this level, right?
There's a target here.
Ah, yeah. Now then let's target this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
take the same. Third attempt.
Okay. I do also
A long.
short here. No. I'm doing also short. But trying to improve my risk reward ratio.
I was thinking that you would do that. But why?
Because I want to take only half here because it's a range. I see.
But why would you think
more.
this? Why would you think this one would nudge?
I would only take half here, and I would also target the other one. But I want to play it safe.
No, I mean, why you don't enter market? Why you, because it's so rangy?
Yes. No, if I would enter market and I would target this low, I only have 1.3 risk reward ratio.
Okay.
And I want to take half out here at this level. And I want to play it safe. And if I don't get the trade, I'm happy with that. Otherwise, I will try to enter here. Because then I get 2.6 R here, and then I can let the other half run. So I do like the trade, but I want to play it a little bit safer. Okay, so Richard and Timo are doing this trade. I'm doing... Oh. This is your trade. Oh no, sorry. This one here. Okay, let's see what is happening. Okay, I think I leave my order open for one more 5-minute bar. Otherwise, I will close or delete my order. Yeah, I will delete my order.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice evening star.
Yes. And those instruments didn't take out their lows. They are on tick. They both made on tick a double button.
There it is.
Now we're going down.
Yes, I'm probably out.
Yes, flows out.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
It looks like a perfect long entry on the 1 minute now.
I'm not sure about perfect. If there would be like a green candle now, then this would be a nice liquidity grab. And
next to screen.
that's probably what you expected. Do you want to close your short trades or
I'm
break
thinking about
even?
this right now.
Sorry?
I'm thinking about this right now.
I take half.
You take half? Okay. I think it's not that much, but 1R.
At least.
So, but it's only half. So 0.0.
Yeah.
But you still only have 0.0 left, so it's basically a risk-free trade, yes.
I will try a break even. Was a long time ago, but
Okay, you
if
said
we
up to
really, if I get taken out, I can just trade the pullback. Maybe the next ones.
or do it like Timo, then you have more breathing room.
Oh no, I will do it like this.
Okay, your stop is at break even.
Set to break.
Okay.
I mean, it's a green candle. It's not
Yes.
I think my
A bit mixed still.
And he's gone.
connection
no,
is not
it's
too
not.
good today. Now it's looks like it wants to go to the upside. So it's like a
I close my trade.
rising triangle. Close with trade. Okay, let's first. Timo is getting another 0.4. So all in all, 0.9. And Richard is getting 0.8.
No, what? How?
So Timo is okay. Let's start with Richard. Richard is getting 0.8 R
Yes.
profit, and Timo already closed half his position, got 0.5 there, and now he's closing his second half where he gets 0.4%.
But didn't you both took half of your profit?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will continue. Continuation bar. Another sweep. Followed by a morning star on the 1 minute chart.
Mm-hmm.
One could do a long trade. I think the risk reward ratio would not too bad. .4%.
Yeah, I'll do this.
I'm doing this as well. Thinking about increasing.
But maybe I want to put my entry a bit lower. Yeah.
This is like 3R. I'm doing the same.
3 hours, nice. Okay.
And we're in.
Evening star.
Yeah, and we are out.
Go, go, go. Couple of sweeps here. And here as well. But if price would go higher, then there's not another level. I think then it will directly target the upper range.
Yeah.
If it would go higher.
That looks good so far.
Yes, the reversal candle is a little bit.
Can you stop for a second?
Yes.
for the target switch. Can you zoom out on a 5-minute chart on Nasdaq, please?
Nasdaq.
I don't see anything. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Maybe this is the button. I mean, we have like a pin bar on the hourly chart here as well. I'm thinking about only taking half here.
I'm not taking any. I want to increase my target to the high of the session. Not the high of the session, the IDR. Sorry, IDR.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. I will stick here for now but I'm only taking half here. Well, we talked about increasing our targets.
Yeah. Getting stopped out. Yeah.
Yes. Oh no.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens.
Was it the top?
Yes. That's what we like to see. Okay, Nasdaq, 5-minute chart. Took out these levels here.
Yeah.
Let's see. And
You're about to close for the day, right?
yes, nearby. Not filled.
You know what? I also. No, I don't do. I don't do shit.
Okay. Yes, the trade, the day is almost over. So I'm taking half, 1.5%. 1.5 R. And I'm targeting, Oh no, I close the entire trade because session is ending, but could be a nice trade if the bottom is in to target the highs of this range. That would be like absolute banger trade, 23R.
Yeah, I will do this one. Yeah.
Of course you will. Yes, but I'm closing the entire position at, what was it, 3R, I think.
And you're thinking this because on the 1 hour of the pin bar,
Yes.
Morning Star kind of on the
Yes. And yes, we have like a little bottom here. But and we have this level here from the previous days. Okay. So flow is targeting the top of the upper range.
Yep.
Okay. You want to take half?
No.
Okay. And you will leave your position open even though the day is almost over. Okay.
Yes. And I've stepped out. Yeah.
Okay. You still want to leave it open? The 5 minutes.
Now for sure.
The 5-minute candle is closed.
Now, yes.
Somebody wants to go short? I mean, we have a nice liquidity grab on both Nasdaq and EF. I mean, the session is ending.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
waiting for that liquidity grab all the time, but no, it's the session end.
Okay. Flo, do you want to close your trade?
No.
Okay. Not stopped out yet?
I want to go long. No.
Now you're stopped out.
Okay, now I'm stopped out. Okay.
Oh, wow. Nice trend continuation. You should have taken half like I am. Or what?
No, I will do this.
Okay. Let me play it forward to the day end. we show the after session.
Oh. Did it touch the blue line now?
Yes,
Did it?
yes. So, Timo, your initial trade, I mean, it only touched it. It didn't went below. Your initial trade you wanted to do here
Yeah.
would have been now and almost in profit. You probably wouldn't, I'm not sure you would have been filled, but could have been. Okay. Just want to play that we can have a look on the daily chart. Okay. I will switch to the daily now. October is over. Daily. I think should show the daily without showing the next. Yes.
Pretty bearish.
Yeah. Bearish bias was. Yeah.
Took out all the levels. Maybe get rid of some of these here. Yes. I mean, it took out the highs the day before and closed almost at the bottom. Get rid of some of these drawings here.
Even with a gap. Didn't notice that.
Me neither.
Which gap?
I will tell you in a bit. There was like a regular trading hours gap. So ES closed here yesterday and it opened here.
Oh, okay.
So it's only a regular trading hour gap because the wicks are still overlapping.
But what? That's just called a regular trading hour gap when the wick.
Yes.
Lap.
Because when you no, that's not correct what I just said. So it is basically not a gap, but it's like there's, I think ICT called it volume imbalance when you only have like overlapping wicks but not a body. So I think the word volume imbalance is not really that correct, but it doesn't matter. So these are normally targets areas which will be visited again at some point in the near future.
So it's like an
always good to have these levels on the chart. This is like a magnet at some point. It's like a gap. Okay, yes, I just wanted to say again the bearish bias. We had the sweep of the highs and we closed well below. So I think the bearish bias for today was a good one. I didn't think that we I didn't know that I didn't expect that we will go so far down, but it is.
But we didn't close below on previous day.
No, we didn't close. We well below. So we are closed near the daily low.
Yeah.
It was like a fat candle down, like a fat down candle.
Yeah, yes. On the ES is very clear.
What is your daily bias for the next day?
Can only be bearish.
Probably go down some more. Maybe sweep the lows of the R candle on the Nasdaq.
Here, you mean this one?
Yeah.
Yes. This looks juicy.
So too.
So Torsten, when you're drawing our levels, you're drawing it on the on the daily chart. It seems.
Yes, I draw it. I mean, if I'm on the 5-minute chart, then I draw them there. Now I'm drawing them here. So
It might really be nice to have different colors for the different time frames.
yeah, we should do that. Let's do it like the blue ones for longer time frame lines and the gray ones for intraday lines.
Mm-hmm.
So what would that be like? 15 1 hour time frame, and then the blue ones are on the daily time frame or something like that.
So the blue lines are like important levels for the daily and for swings on the daily. What is this level? This is the old swing high. Okay, I think also that we will target on ES. I mean, this is so close. This is like a big magnet here. I think we will sweep these lows the next day. And here
maybe close with a wick above the level.
So wick below and closing above, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes,
But
I can see that.
There's a gap on the S&P, right?
You mean this one?
No. The below.
Here, yes.
But it could go down there.
Of course, absolutely. So we have here this magnet, here this magnet. So let's see how prices on the next day. Let's see how price is reacting on these levels. If we like only get something like what Timo just mentioned, like wick below, something like this, and closing above, something like this, this would be bullish for the next days if we get something like this. But if we get something like this, then I think also we will close the gap. And if we have this candle here, then we will target these lows on Nasdaq as well. Yes. So it all depends. It all comes down to this level here, what ES will do here. I don't think that we will go higher before that, before sweeping the lows. Okay, any reflections? Let's look at the trading statistics. Richard has his new trend, doing like 50% wins and 50% loss, but coming out ahead because of the good risk-reward ratio. 3.7, quite good. Oh, what a bad day for Flo. I didn't realize that.
The worst day ever.
Yeah, so far.
So far, yes. 5 losing trades. What happened today, Flo?
I tried to take out the daily bias completely out of my trades.
Yeah, you always went long, right?
I was totally wrong. Yeah, so I tried to improve my trading a bit. So I might take some losing trades. It's fine for me.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Because you wanted to don't act on the daily bias. You want to ignore the daily bias more.
Yes.
Want to be smarter.
Yeah.
No, I just want to leave it out and see what happens.
Okay. And what is your reflection on that?
I don't have a reflection on that.
Okay. Yeah, I think especially on days like this where I think the daily bias was rather clear, it is important to stick to the daily bias. It was not so much the days before because there was sometimes not a clear daily bias. I think on days like this, you have to be flexible. But when you get like a daily bias like this, where you swept the highs and closed at the bottom of the bar, you should include the daily bias for your trades. And if we are in a range like this, then you can ignore the daily bias more. So it all comes down to how confident we are in the daily bias, whether we should ignore it a bit or whether we should stick to it.
I found even without the daily bias, it's just on the 5-minute chart, we were just going down all the time. The direction was very clear, even without looking at the daily bias for it.
Yes.
Did you
Sorry, go on.
go ahead, Raul?
You know what I'm finding is there's this constant tension between liquidity grabs and the trend, right?
Yes.
You know, it seems as if you just follow market structure, it would have been a safer thing to do than. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I see you guys take a trade and it works out, but then the other time it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's this constant tension between the trends and liquidity grabs, which
Yes.
are
Because the liquidity grab is into the other direction, you mean?
Yes.
like you know, the liquidity grab should signify a reversal, but sometimes you're taking it literally against the trend, you know. Whereas if you're just stuck with market structure, sometimes I don't know. I find it difficult to explain, but it feels like the liquidity grabs will get you down right at the bottom, but at the same time, that's if it's the bottom, right?
But what seems to work the best, at least for me, is we have a clear downtrend and then liquidity grabs to the upside, and those are the entries, or a good risk to reward ratio.
You mean liquidity grabs with the trend or against the trend?
Liquidity grab can only be against the trend.
I think what Timo is referring to is like we have a clear downtrend, then we get like a little pullback with a liquidity grab, and then a
Continuation of the trend.
grab, and then continuation of the trend.
That works. That works well. What I'm referring to is if you look at the Morningstar, like the trades that Flo took. He took the one on the Nasdaq. He took it on the R, and then the Morningstar. I can't remember now, but I remember it in the R, and I could understand why he took it. There was a level that
it was a liquidity grab, and I got stopped out, and I got stopped out again and again, and that happens. So like it's fine for me. So like I try to improve this one because I was trading against the trend, but there was definitely a level and a liquidity grab, but it was not working out somehow. I maybe I had closed my trades earlier because it was not the reaction of a liquidity grab, right? So it was not like going up that much. So it was not really a liquidity grab, and I would have normally stopped my trades. But now I kept them running because Thorsten said last time I should give the trades more room. So and that's what I tried, and didn't really work out for me. So
theoretically, the upside for Flow's strategy is bigger because if you really catch the reversals, very bottom,
Yes,
you can expect a very big move.
That's what I mean by the tension. You know, the tension between trend and then are you going to catch the reversal from the liquidity? That's the tension that I'm observing.
Yes. I think Flo is more confident in bigger trades, like doing like 10R or something like this. But obviously you will try more often to catch the bottom or the top. Yeah. I think when we started, you went for the big trades.
Yeah, then I shifted.
Then you shifted to smaller. I think that went also well. I mean,
and now keeping the risky entries, but with smaller targets.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just to try the edges of the strategy to see what works or doesn't work. It does not work. So
yeah.
it's fine for me. I take this lost days. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, you're still up almost ATR in the month. I mean, that's still, I mean, almost everybody would dream of this. If you only get half of this, then in real, you will be one of the best. So, okay, I took.
Can you go back to the chart?
Yes.
Because I'm still wondering about Thorsten's banger trade here.
Yes.
There was no liquidity grab. The
Nope.
only reason to enter was the purple candle.
Nope. It was like we've been on the down. We had the previous day was the down day, which led us to the bearish buyers. Then we had the Asian session with a clear downtrend. Europe was just like a pullback. And then we broke out of this.
The range here.
Yes, of this range here.
This was the beginning of the U.S. Open.
And it was, yes.
Oh.
So we broke out below here and we broke out strong. A strong breakout is when the bar is almost, it's closing well below, and the close of the bar must be almost at the bottom of the bar. There should be almost no downwick. And it was the same on Nasdaq and on NQ the same.
Plus, it was one bar before the opening range of
Yes.
New York.
Yeah, and I was hoping that New York will continue the trend downwards. That New York will fulfill the bearish bias. Because up until this point, we had the Asian low, or the Asian downtrend, but then we went up again. So, and I was hoping that we really continue the bearish daily bias, the downtrend, even further.
And you call it pullback to the low of the Asian range, like here.
Yes.
This line. Yeah.
Draw it here.
Oh, there's so many things to keep a track of. So many things. Wow.
But session highs and lows are important levels.
But this is not the session low. Session started later.
Yes, but this is just for the opening range, but this is also, it's like the daily low up until
Did it even take out the opening range low?
This one here?
It did touch the opening range low of the share.
Yes.
Maybe shy of a few ticks shy.
Can you show that behavior also? Yes, please.
Yes, of course. I think ES went not so high.
Yeah. Okay. So this one.
So mainly it was like trend continuation and hoping that the daily bias would come to fruition. And then the strong candle pattern here and the strong breakout.
Since you had a bearish bias, why did you think of the Europe session to be a pullback, not a reversal?
I was hoping, or not hoping, everything fit together.
What was your daily bias to think of it was go further down because of your bearish bias, a strong bearish bias, or?
Yeah, I didn't expect that Europe would be a pullback. But
as it turned out, to be a pullback, or it was an up move, right?
Yes, it was an up move. I think I tried a long at some point, or wanted to try long, or I went long. I think on ES here on the breakout here, which I closed directly in front of the news, and then after the news, these candles developed. So I was long here, so I wasn't sure whether it's a pullback just to this level or whether it's a trend change. I wasn't sure. I just played the chart. And then after the news, these candles developed. So like this range or a little top here, and then we had a strong breakout to the downside. And then I thought, hey, this is just a pullback, looked like a perfect pullback, like a bull flag on a bigger time scale. And then trend continuation.
Will we put something like this box as a valid entry signal, like apart from the liquidity grabs and even
Yes.
in Morningstar?
Yes, we should. It is a valid entry.
Yeah.
We should also do a video
Right.
about this.
Yes.
Because at this point, I was thinking more about that US would have just do a liquidity grab on the Europe session and continue higher up. Like I didn't see the clear downtrend to develop. You did.
Downtrend is very clear.
I mean,
No, I mean at the point.
at this point here.
Yeah.
No, it was the start of the trend, obviously. I mean, I was hoping this is a pullback and that we start the downtrend now.
Okay.
This was just, it could have just been a liquidity grab to the downside here of this box. But because we had like this strong bar closed almost at the bottom of the bar, this led me to believe that the trend will continue. But it could have been worked out the other way.
Should I see? Could I see this on the 1 minute chart? The highlight, the red. I just want to see what that looks like.
Yeah. Wait here.
Okay.
Let me zoom in. This is like the range here. And then we had this. First we had, let me draw a box here. I mean, first we had a liquidity grab on the 1 minute chart here with this wick here where the mouse is. Then price went up a little bit, but then it closed way below and continued. So this doesn't look anything like a liquidity grab on the 1 minute chart. So there's no continuation to the upside. That's why we always wait for a clear candle formation to see whether it's a liquidity grab or not. So we don't have anything here at all. All right, let me continue. One winning trade, 2 losing trades, but was a good winning trade, obviously. And Timo 2 and 2.
I'm also.
I think I forgot the
winning
winning
rate.
trade. I think I forgot the winning trade
Where from?
from you. I think, but I'm not.
Yes. I think on a 1 minute chart here, I went long somewhere here, right? I think here.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
3R.
Yeah. They took half. Yeah. I think I forgot to increase the counter.
Okay.
But you took out the whole thing there.
Sorry?
You on the long, you took out everything, from what I remember.
Yes. I took out everything. I was thinking about only taking half, but then I took out everything because the session was almost closed. So that's why I had 2 winning trades. And Timo 1.8 with 2 winning and 2 losing trades. And overall, the stats for the months before we close this. Richard almost 90R, Flo almost 80, Timo 85 in the middle. I got 180R. Win rate about 50%. That's why it's so important to have a good risk-reward ratio. If you have only 50% win rate with these R's that we get is like perfect. So, and I have like 75 win rate.
That's it for the second backtesting session. If you want to learn more about our Day Trading Academy, just visit daytradingacademy.com and book your free consultation call now. Together we will find out if the Day Trading Academy is the right place for you.